This is the Zavvi ZBox for March 2015, and it's time for the unboxing, brought to you by GeekSubscriptionBox.com. So this is the first time I've got one of the ZBoxes from Zavvi. It's a fairly new box, and you'll see there's quite a subtle logo and a subtle feel to the box, which actually is something that I like, because I find some of the other Geek boxes are very overpowering. One of the slight downsides, if you like the box, very slightly damaged in transit, and this was waiting outside when I got home from work today. So there's no guarantee it will arrive in one piece, but I suspect that's not too much of a risk. It's probably more convenient than waiting around for a delivery. And delivery time about 2 days from dispatch within the UK. This is a UK box. So I've pre-scored it just to open this up easily, and I know the theme for this month's box is retro, which is one of these themes I personally like. I love my retro games. So let's have a look inside and see what the Zavvi ZBox has to offer. So first of all, I said I didn't like too much on the outside of the box, but I do like the inside of this box. Some nice silhouettes there, a bit of gaming, and here's the box. You usually see some characters, Sonic and PacMan, there standing out. So let's start off by looking at Sonic and see what we've got. Looks like a pair of socks. So we've got the Sonic socks there, checkered. It's not immediately obvious quite where Sonic fits in, apart from a bit of landscape perhaps, but quite subtle. Quite a nice design. Size UK 6 to 11, so one size, which fits most people, certainly fits me, and quite a nice item. Certainly wear those. I like to have interesting socks, and those ones work for me. And let's have a look as well at PacMan. So we'll take PacMan out of the box. PacMan Pixel Bricks. Build your own pixelated PacMan. So we've got here 6 centimeters tall, 289 pieces. So it's a sort of Lego-like brick system. You can see on the side all the different bricks that make up this PacMan. Looks like quite fun to build. A bit like a combination really between Lego and a jigsaw. But that'll be a fun little task for somebody. Again, I think I'll keep that for myself, something I'll do. Building up the PacMan there from the pixel bricks. So 2 nice items so far. Next little item, we've got a Flumps sweet bar. Fluffy mallow twists. I think I have seen these before. I've never tried them. But of course, like any type of sweet, then these will be eaten without any problem. Made by Candyland, so a little treat, not too exciting, but always good to have something like that in there. Up next, we've got a t-shirt. Okay, straight away a white t-shirt, so possibly quite cheaply produced, but let's have a look, expand that out there. Quite a good logo, made to look very retro. Joystick Junkies, arcade machine repairs, maintenance and service, Orange County, California. So it's a decent size, made by Joystick Junkies. I've no idea, looking at this, whether it's exclusive to the Zavvi ZBox or not. Size large, made in Bangladesh, but looks like a decent enough t-shirt. Perhaps not the most exciting one in the world, in plain white, but certainly one that will get worn. Yeah, completely plain on the back. But there we have it, a nice Joystick Junkies t-shirt, a little bit, and in some ways quite subtle, which can be a good thing with t-shirts. One more main item inside the box, and, well, it certainly looks like a Game Gear, but let's see what it really is. And it's a Game Gear console notebook. That's quite a fun item to have there. I won't open it up, but clearly a standard hardback book there in the shape of a Game Gear. A nice fun item, no problems there. So we've got a few little gifts. There's And the good news is there's nothing here that I feel the need to give away. They're all things that will get used. And a ZBox Magazine, I think it's issue 3, in terms of the third box, retro. Maybe just a very slim booklet. Let's have a look inside. So it's features, unboxings from last month. Okay, so what do they think? Presumably we could be in there. Yeah, here are some of the people showing what they found in a previous box. Looks quite fun. A great bit of advertising as well, of course. And all kinds of things. Tetris word search. Some details of what's in the box. So there we have more information about the Sonic socks, the PacMan bricks. That's what they build up to. Looks like I have the yellow one of those. Old school gaming notepad. So there's a few different options you might have in your box. I've got the Game Gear one. The t-shirt, interestingly enough, made exclusively for the ZBox. Right. And there's clearly 2 other little items which I'll come to. I won't spoil the surprise for a moment. So an interesting little booklet. It'll be fun to read that. We've also got a door hanger, Lemmings. Oh no! Entry Lemmings, so again, and level complete enter, so presumably you can say whether your room is engaged or not. And what if that will work in hotels? I always find myself being bothered regardless what's on the door. And then finally a full game download, Tango Fiesta, $9.99 value. It's a Steam game there. So it looks quite a fun game to try out for, presumably for Steam, for PC or Mac. And it's early access, so it doesn't tell me too much more about it on there. It's just a one-sided flyer. And in the bottom of the box, hello, you found my shop of strange and wonderful things. So I think that's quite a nice collection of gear. It's not the most expensive box in the world, but there's certainly some items I like. A little bit of a plain t-shirt, quite original, well packaged, interesting box design. I like the PacMan pixel bricks, the cute Sonic socks, that's really turn a few eyes. The gamepad, presumably not too fussed about the other bits. Certainly have a look at the retro booklet, and no doubt have a go with the game. So that is the Zavvi ZBox for March 2015. Thanks for joining me, and hope you found this useful.